So my name is Steve Reiners, and I'm an associate professor in horticulture at Cornell University. I work with lots of different vegetable crops, but pumpkins are really one of my favorite crops to work with. People get excited about pumpkins. Little kids, farmers, being the one that grows the biggest, the largest. So it's all those things that go into it. That's just a lot of fun. You know, people don't usually get that excited about zucchini or carrots, but they get excited about pumpkins. And people can identify with it because everybody usually has at least one pumpkin for Halloween, and sometimes a lot more than that too. So with pumpkins, we have lots of different choices, and anybody that goes out to a farm stand is probably going to be shocked at what they see out there. There's probably 300 to 500 different varieties of pumpkins that you can get. And you can get ones that, typically ones like this are usually called pie pumpkins. And they're about anywhere from maybe 4 to 8 pounds. If you really want to make a pie from a pumpkin, this is the type of pumpkin you want to be looking for, because this one actually has been bred to be better cooked as compared to some of the larger jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, which we've got like this. These have been bred to be jack-o'-lanterns. And New York is actually one of the major producers of jack-o'-lantern pumpkins. And certainly when you get into this size, you've got your choices. You can get one that's kind of long like this, which would make a nice carving. You've got this one here, which is pretty heavy. And you know, it's a squatter type of pumpkin. It looks more like, I was saying, it looked more like something out of the Cinderella, where you would turn this into a beautiful wagon that could take people along. So you've got lots of choices like that. The other thing you want to be looking for is the stem, or what we call the handle, is very important as well. And you can tell how well a grower has taken care of his crop by the strength of this handle. And what you want to see is it should be nice and firm and hard like that. And when you go to pick up a pumpkin, what you should do is always put a hand underneath it, because what will happen if you just hold it like this, sometimes if the handles are weak, they'll fall right off, and then nobody wants to buy that pumpkin that's missing that stem on it. You know, people talk about vintage years for wines, and this is probably one of the finest years you could have for pumpkins.